are Sisters of Avelorn, any good in patch 6.1.3. Now don't laugh. I have to cover the unit for all factions before getting deep into the special doomstacking. I mean, you need to have an actual DLC just to get this unit, and it's a tier 4 building for non-Avelorn factions, so it kind of matters how good it is for you outside of Elariel. I'm sure they're great, we're just debating how much. Recruit for 1,100 gold and 275 upkeep. On Ultra, it's 80 entities with 6,720 health. Armor is 40, so equal to archers with light armor, but stock for the sisters. Leadership 82 is elite. Speed 36 and charge speed 43 mean that it moves just as fast, not faster, than regular archers. Melee attack begins at 36, attack interval 4.3 is not particularly slow, no splash damage. Melee defense starts at 38. Weapon strength 32, split base 22, and armor piercing 10 is a perfect mirror of Shadow Warriors. Charge bonus is 7, and mass is 100. For ranged, ammunition 22 is the old standard. Missile damage officially 22 is flaming and magical attack at the same time, which is rare in the game relatively speaking, and stands to devastate skin wolves and ice trolls as some easy examples. Damage is split base 4 and armor piercing 18, which I presume is the reason to push armies full of them. So reload time of 10 is better than usual, calibration distance of 120 is a little low for elves, so they'll be significantly less accurate out to the end of their range, relatively speaking. Calibration area of 3 is substantially tighter than regular archers, and basically anything that isn't a Shadow Walker. There is a number given for multi-target penetration, but a cap of very small. I don't know if that actually has an effect in-game. The unit has Hide and Forest, and has the standard martial prowess, so plus 2 melee attack and plus 12 melee defense, which still means that a stock Sisters unit has MD 50 at rank 0, unless it is below 25% health. In the Redline skills, Bowmaster at 3 pips grants ammunition plus 20%, and reload time reduction 8%. Favorable Winds adds plus 10 armor, plus 12% missile strength, and 15% missile resistance, all good. In the tech tree, Precise Fletching adds plus 20% more ammunition and missile strength plus 10%. Light Ithilmar armor grants armor plus 10. Drummers adds plus 5% speed. Elite Champions adds plus 2 recruit rank. And the endgame tech Strength of Avelorn offers melee defense plus 6 and physical resistance 5%. So how do we use Sisters of Avelorn? Well, a lot of other channels have given people lots of advice on that. You can truly doomstack the unit, though that is dependent on a style of lightning striking and never running out of ammo. Ideally. The idea is the melee defense is high enough that you can just face tank infantry long enough for others to shoot it. A lot of cavalry won't thrive either, and against that much fire, a lot in the game will just die under the flames. All that said, us normals playing the game might want a bit more stuff to slow things down, and I've alluded to this before. Really good heroes help a lot, that's a big deal. But even if the groupings are tighter for dealing with units, total accuracy starting at only 20 means you will face limits against small targets or really any man-sized infantry target. Your anti-hero game is strong, but it is not perfect. In sum, doomstacking is something to try and experiment with, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting a few sisters and focusing them on the hardest targets using other missile troops to batter less armored foes, and have a healthy amount of spears and other measures to check the opponent's advance. That's obviously for if spears are enough to actually slow things down sufficiently. And that's going to be an issue of details. What's clear is that it is a strong unit and should be celebrated as such. But it's also not a spear unit, so appreciate that this is a unit chariots want to get to, mammoths want to get to, goblins want to swarm. However powerful and armor-piercing the arrows, the less armored the opponent, the more the arrows are quote-unquote wasted. These are the considerations that you must use to maximize damage to the opponent and minimize damage to yourself. Take care and have fun raining magical fire on someone else's forests. It's bad when it's your backyard, but someone else's? Free fire zone. Wood elves beware.